It's Midday Live to some of the stories, and insanitary conditions prevail at some markets in Accra. And most worrying is that traders still sell their wares, including foodstuffs, close to heaps of rubbish, oblivious of the dangers to their health.
Business at some markets in Accra on Easter Monday was slow. Despite the absence of the briskness, the heaps of rubbish could not be overlooked. The shoulders of road at the central business district were not spared. The situation was same at the Rollins Park area through to the fast service station, and traders did not look the least bothered.
Usually they dump the rubbish here, plus toilet and everything, and every 2 days or 3 days, a car will come and collect everything. Was it Friday or so? 4 cars came here to collect all the rubbish. Up till they look at today, even yesterday when you came here was very neat. Look at today. By tomorrow if you come here, you can't stand.
Salamatu also blamed her fellow traders for the menace.
Empty containers, instead of them to pay, they won't do it. They prefer putting the rubbish here, and we are all at risk. Because Midday was a yet.
Juliana Bruce sold very close to a heap of refuse and complained bitterly about the stench.
The
heap of refuse here can affect our health. We are pleading with authorities to collect rubbish here on time.
We go out 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. How?
Others blamed the pillage on traders from other neighborhoods resorting to the area at night. In all this, fingers were pointed at the city authority. The mayor and his office are yet to come up with a strategic plan to eradicate this menace. The heaps of rubbish here have become the order of the day, and there seems to be no end in sight. Traders will not stop selling close to the filth. Each day the complaints will increase, and the AMA most likely will keep rehashing its excuses. Evelyn Tengma, Accra Business District.
Now to talk more about that issue, and meanwhile heaps of refuse left uncollected may end up choking gutters whenever it rains, and the result is flooding, which leads to loss of property and sometimes even human lives. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly is in charge of ensuring that Accra is indeed clean at all times, and I do have on the phone line the head of waste management at the AMA, Samuel Budu. Good afternoon, Samuel, and thanks for your time.
Good afternoon.
Now, will the insanitary conditions at markets specifically ever go away?
Hello?
Yes, Samuel, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Now, I was asking that will insanitary conditions at the markets ever go away?
You said what? The market has now what?
I'm asking that will insanitary conditions at the markets ever go away?
Yeah, it will by all means go away one day.
How and when?
Yeah, the fact is, markets have a lot of floating population. And for that matter, waste generation is always very high. We've been doing our best to clear the waste on daily basis. For every day, we have to clear the waste. But because of the high waste generation in the market through various activities, and to talk about the floating population, Accra being the net center of Ghana and then the capital, a lot of people come, do business and go back. And that is the high increase of waste that is being generated. But then it is our responsibility, to clear the waste. But then we have some challenges, and for that matter, that is why the current situation seems to be a bit bad. But then
but what are the challenges?
On daily basis, clear the waste from our markets, lorry parks, and the Accra Central Business District.
Now, what are some of the challenges that are preventing you from clearing these waste regularly, as you just said?
Yes, the biggest challenge we have now is that we do not have a final disposal site or a landfill site or a dump site to send this waste regularly. Since, over the years, we've been using landfill sites that are closer to the city center. We have used dump sites at Malam, Oblogo, Saba, and then Achimota, But then at Achimota, the distance was very short, and so all the waste that are generated are sent there. But then for public agitation, the Achimota dump site was closed, and we have to move to Tema, which is about 74 kilometers round trip, And for that matter, instead of making about 5 to 6 trips to clear all the waste, we are now making an average of 2 trips to Tema for a day. And for that matter, there is this gap that is being created, and for that matter.
But why are they making just Mr. Kodlo, if I could pause you there, why are they just making 2 trips? And if you're talking about landfill sites, this matter has been going on over and over again. Does it mean that till we get a proper waste management system, this issue will never end?
Oh, it will end because there are serious arrangements to, construct an engineered landfill site around the gas house municipality, and then to also create 4 transfer stations near the city center so that we are able to send the waste to the transfer station and then transfer the waste in the night to the engineered landfill site. That will be constructed through the County project, which will surely start this year.
This year, and when will it be a reality?
Well, I cannot actually be specific, but then hopefully, the project will start this year, where most of...
So while we wait for this project to be a reality, what happens? Market fields we're always having heaps of refuse. These market women are selling very close to refuse. Even talk about their health and persons who are buying from these marketplaces. What happens in between while we wait?
It's a fact that we have waste around the, part of the market and then the lorry parks. But then on daily basis, we have our equipment, working. We clear, at least for the daily occurrence of the waste heaps, we clear. And
which you admit is not enough. Which you admit is not enough.
We are always doing our best to check the pollution and then the public health issues you are.
But if you're checking public health issues and this filth won't go away, they do just 2 trips, does it solve the situation in any way?
Yeah, I think with the 2 trips, we have mentioned that that is creating the gap. There is this gap in the waste collection, and that is the difficulty that we are facing currently. Otherwise, all the waste should be cleared, and we are doing our best to create a transfer station, and then I also construct an engineered landfill site to check the problem.
Thank you very much indeed for your time. I have been speaking with the head of waste management at the AMA, and he is Samuel Podo. We're looking at market sanitation and